Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers after not making a single move at the trade deadline. So I can definitely see where the Lakers are coming from, not making a move because they'll obviously have 3 first-round picks available in the offseason. And we all know a ton of superstars would love to come to Los Angeles, and I definitely think they can maybe get one in the offseason. Just depends on, the player's asking price. Right now, apparently they have interest in acquiring Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, and Donovan Mitchell in the offseason, which I feel like Trae Young or Donovan Mitchell could definitely happen, just depending, if Donovan Mitchell wants out, and also Trae Young. I don't see the Mavericks trading Kyrie Irving unless they're getting Anthony Davis in return, which I don't see one bit. All the Lakers would do that, but yeah, so the Lakers. But to make up for, not making a move, they went ahead and signed Spencer Dinwiddie, which I really love that addition for them. Dinwiddie could be a really good backup point guard off the bench, since we all know Gabe Vincent hasn't really played much this season at all. Just kind of disappointing. And then that's really all they did. The season was signed. In the season was signed Spencer Dinwiddie. Didn't really do much. They signed Skylar Mays to a two-way, and also Dylan Windler, but that's really all they did. So yeah, I feel like if they're fully healthy, they can definitely be a really good team. But right now, they're dealing with a lot of injuries. With Jared Vanderbilt recently, breaking his foot. I guess that's what 2K has it on. They also have some guys Gabe Vincent having surgery on his knee, and he never recovered yet. Also got Max Christie recently got hurt with a sprained ankle, and then Cam Reddish right now, I think he sprained his ankle as well, which he should be coming back after All-Star break, as well as Max Christie. I expect these guys to be back real soon, because we definitely really need them. Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt are expected to be reevaluated, at the end of All-Star weekend or All-Star break, but if you take a look at the rotation, the way it is right now, got Andrew Russell, Austin Reeves, Rashad Moore, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Spencer Dinwiddie, Christian Wood, Torian Prince, and Jackson Hayes is your rotation. Obviously, you got Max Christie and then, Jared Vanderbilt. Cam Reddish and Gabe Vincent out. So, obviously, Max Christie shouldn't be playing any minutes since he's hurt. So, I'll get these last minutes. Or I'm just going to run 9 rotation. There's really no point of running a 10-man here with all the injuries that we have. So, like I said, I'll keep running this rotation. We'll run a 9-man, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season here. Let's get fully healthy, and let's go ahead and hopefully we can make the playoffs. Right now, we're 28 and 26, and let's see if we can make the playoffs. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Ricky Deer goes to Victor Wembanyama. 6th man Russell Westbrook. Defensive player also goes to Wemby. Most improved goes to Jalen Johnson. Clutch player Stephen Curry. Coach Gary going to Tyronn Lue, with executive going to Joshua Burgess here. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. We do get LeBron and Anthony Davis making All-NBA second team, which is absolutely amazing to see. On the third team, we got Wemby making it, which he's noticeable, and also Alfred Şengün. So W, we get LeBron, Anthony Davis making an All-NBA team, which is absolutely amazing. So at the end of the season, we were actually a playing team as we get to play the Pelicans. So I definitely think the Lakers are gonna make the playoffs. There's no way they shouldn't. And even if they do, I feel like they're gonna go on a run again and maybe even make the NBA Finals. Maybe I'm just saying too much here, but yeah, I think in the playoffs they're a really good team. We got the Pelicans, so CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Jonas Valanciunas, Trey Murphy, Larry Nance, Jose Alvarado, and Najee Marshall. So let's see if we can beat the Pelicans to advance in the playoffs. We can play a playoff team, obviously. So let's see. So we're gonna be down in the 4th, and we are going to lose by 2 points, 130 to 132. Ingram had 27. The rest of the team played pretty good, but we have one more chance to make the playoffs against the Phoenix Suns, which is a very tough task, but I definitely think we can do it. So Booker, Beal, we all know the Phoenix Suns team, obviously. But let's see what happens. Can we beat the Phoenix Suns to go in the playoffs? So have their early lead in the first, if we can just keep it up and win the game. But the Suns are trying to sneak back into it. Hopefully we can pull it off, and we are gonna win in a nail biter here, 134 to 142. Yeah, 30 from LeBron James. Yeah, 24 from Anthony Davis, 24 from Dinwiddie, 21 from D'Lo, 13 from Reeves, 12 from Christian Wood, and 9 from Jared Vanderbilt. He's back. So, yeah, so basically your rotation in the playoffs is basically the same now that we're fully healthy. Our bench is Dinwiddie, Vanderbilt, Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, and Torian Prince. Sadly, that does leave guys out like Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, and Max Christie, which, you know, I'm not going to run like a 12 or 11 man rotation, especially in the playoffs, so they're just going to have to be out for now, sadly. So, the Clippers, we got them around, which is the Battle of LA. Can we go ahead and beat the Clippers in round 1? And we are going to lose in 6. We can't beat the Clippers, which we all know they're a really good team as well. After getting hard in the early turn of the season around, Paul George is Franz MVP. So they go on to win the championship. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks. So that'll be an interesting story if that happens. But, you know, LeBron wants to retire on us, which I'm obviously going to override it, but it does suck that we're only going to get LeBron for 1 more year, so that's definitely going to be hard. But once again, none of this matters if we obviously can't retain him. But let's just hope we do go ahead and retain him. So let's hop into the draft lottery here, which I'm pretty sure we don't have a first-round pick, and we don't. We probably have like a second-round pick, and yeah, we have a second-round pick, pick 29. So I feel like it's valuable to add rookie scale contracts to the team. I know a lot of Lakers fans want Darvin Ham fired. He might get fired after, you know, not making the playoffs. But right now, the coaching pool. Let's say if I did fire him, the head coaches aren't really that good right now. So what I'm gonna do is, if we lose, obviously if we lose in the playoffs, I'm gonna wait till next offseason to, you know, fire Darvin Ham. But let's see. Let's hop into the draft here and see what we can do. But obviously, before we do that here, I'm looking to make a trade for a star. That's like the theme of the video here. We're waiting to the off season to make a trade, and I want to, you know, see if we can get a superstar on the team to improve this team. We might have to include Austin Reeves to do so, which sucks. You know, he's still definitely improving, but if we want to get a superstar, we might have to do it. Just depends. We don't have D'Lo's contract. He has the player option. We have some contracts like Hachimura. We have Vanderbilt. We have, you know, Gabe Vincent. So we have some contracts. Let's look around the league for the 3 guys and see how they're doing right now. So if you take a look at the Atlanta Hawks, like I said, I was looking around the league for some superstars we can get. Apparently they have LeBron on their target list, which, you know, is something that I'm not going to allow to happen. But they have Clint Capella and Bogdan Bogdanovic on the trade block. 2 guys that, honestly, I wouldn't mind having, you know, Clint Capella and Bogdan Bogdanovic on the team. They'll be some really good role players, but obviously we're looking for Trae Young here. We can go try and get DeJounte Murray again, but we're looking to, you know, get the big fish in Trae Young, obviously. So that's an option always. If you take a look at the Cavaliers, right now they are contending, and Donovan Mitchell is untouchable. So looks like we're not going to be getting Mitchell, so we can cross Mitchell out and look for another guy. But the other guy that the Lakers had interest in was, you know, the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. And him and Luka Doncic are untouchable. They went 50 and 32. They have, you know, they want LeBron and Spencer Dinwiddie back, but that's just not going to happen, sadly. I mean, maybe Dinwiddie, so we might not be able to bring him back, but, you know, for now, you guys are not getting LeBron. Wow, everybody wants LeBron, but, obviously, the most realistic option here would be Trae Young, which, you know, that is pretty realistic in my opinion. Another guy that, Stephen Curry, he's untouchable. Even though they are rebuilding, so we can try, but no, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, we can go after Trae Young, and that's going to be the main guy that I'm going to try and go after here. So Trae Young will be the guy that I will try and do an offer at. So a trade would probably have to include Austin Reeves. That's the main guy that the Hawks will want in any trade centered around Trae Young, which I could definitely see if they're not willing to trade DeJounte Murray for Austin Reeves, they definitely want Trae Young for Austin Reeves. So, but before we do that, I'm gonna try to keep him out the trade. So I feel like we'll have to include like a really, you know, like somebody like Gabe Vincent in the deal, which apparently we can take him on, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure. Do I have salary cap off? Because there's no way I can take that much money on. Salary cap is on. I don't know what that is, but okay, salary cap is on, right? So I'm still trying to figure out why we can take him on, which I don't know why we can take him on. That's pretty weird, but obviously Gabe Vincent for trading isn't gonna work. So I don't know why. Apparently salary cap is on. I don't know what's going on here. So either have to be Hachimura or Jared Vanderbilt. I don't know who would have more value, so I might just throw Hachimura on there. So let's say it's Gabe Vincent or Hachimura. He probably has more value than Vanderbilt as he does. So Gabe Vincent or Hachimura, this might not be the best offer by any means, but you know it's worth a try. We might, if we can't do this in Leagues, we'll most likely be in the trade over to Atlanta. So we'll include the 2025 pick. We'll include the 2026. I mean, these are obviously not the picks that are gonna have available to trade, because it's not letting me trade the 2029 pick right now. I don't know why, but let's say it's Gabe Vincent, Ratchamore, Daniel Hachifino, and 3 future first round picks for Trae Young. Once again, I doubt they say yes. There's no way they, basically, no, I just don't see it happening. They're not getting anybody valuable in return other than maybe Hachifino. He can turn to something, but yeah, Kobe Buffkin already. I don't see them agreeing to it. Okay, I guess we get trading without half the trading. Austin Reeves, which is I didn't expect. If we're being realistic here, the Hawks obviously aren't agreeing to it, but welcome to the team, Trae Young. That just makes our team even better. So yeah, a backcourt of Trae Young and Austin Reeves. It's a young and nice backcourt in my opinion. I love it, man. So we can also still resign D'Angelo Russell, which we could do that, but now the main thing is trying to retain LeBron James. So let's see if Bronny James falls to us. I don't know where he's projected to go, but let's see if I can find his name here. He's projected to go to the Portland Trail Blazers. So if he falls to us, that'd be amazing. But let's see if Bronny falls to our lap, and we have like the last pick. He's definitely not falling to us. But I'm curious, where did Bronny James go? And Bronny James went to the Jazz. So I doubt LeBron talks to the Jazz, even though, but I'm still gonna try to bring it back, obviously, for the video. So let's sign Felix here. And that'll be it. So Felix, 68 overall. I mean, sure, whatever. So team player options. We got LeBron declining, D'Angelo Russell declining. I mean, I would love for him to accept. Maybe we can trade him to a team that he can start on. Got Christian Wood declining. We got Cam Reddish declining, and Jackson Hayes declining. So they're all declining. But qualifying offers, we got Skylar Mays and Max Christie. I'll extend the qualifying offer to both of those guys. And then free agency time, LeBron is he's getting offered from the Indiana Pacers, which we're most likely bring LeBron back here unless there's somebody else younger and better. But obviously we're gonna bring back LeBron James. The first thing I'm going to do, offer him as much money as I can. So we probably only have a 1-year window to do this. So we might as well just hurry up. And then D'Lo is a guy that we could bring back, which I might actually do. But we have a depth issue for sure. We have a lot of depth issues right now. We need everything. We literally need everything off the bench. So we might even have to, bring back the intro. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign D'Lo to a deal, and then we're most likely gonna sign and trade him to another team. So that'll be the route we go there. So D'Lo, I'm gonna re-sign him, and then the only thing wrong, we have like Dorian Prince, Christian Wood, but these guys will most likely. I mean, Max Christie can be a guy that they'll obviously come back, but for now, let's just re-sign LeBron and then D'Angelo Russell. So we might actually keep him. Just depends. We got Trae Young, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. We have Maxwell Lewis. So yeah, we obviously need we need a lot. So we need a lot. So D'Lo might be the guy that we have to sign and trade out of here if we want to make a trade. Gabe Vincent is here. Didn't we trade him? Okay, looks like he immediately got waived. Wow, he got immediately waived by the Hawks. So like I said, I'm gonna try and trade D'Lo to a team and get maybe 2 pieces, maybe like 1 for 2 or 2 for 1. Let's see what I can find for a D'Lo sign and trade to get at least some type of depth. So I like a couple of these offers. The number one offer that I really like here is the Wizards. I don't know why they'd be willing to do this, but let's say we get Marvin Bagley. Let's say we get Landry Shamet as well, and then they get D'Lo as like a guy. Maybe they can he can be a veteran to step in and maybe be a starting point guard. I don't know, but I don't see why the Wizards would do that. We got Paul Reed. We got Brook Lopez. Obviously, I'm looking for realistic offers. So Max Strus and Georges Niang, Zubac and Terrence Mann. You got Clint Capella and a pick swap. So I don't want to make another trade with the Hawks, sadly. So we got Nick Smith, Grant Williams, we got Walker Kessler, Kevin Huerter, and Davion Mitchell. We can take a shot on Davion Mitchell to be the backup point guard. We get, an elite sharpshooter in Kevin Huerter. Not terrible, but I wouldn't see why the Kings don't want D'Lo. That's the thing. I don't know what teams have interest in D'Angelo Russell. We got the Nuggets. I mean, maybe if he would take a bench role to be in Denver, which I don't see why he would go to Denver, and I wouldn't see why the Nuggets would trade KCP for D'Lo. So it's kind of hard making up a D'Angelo Russell trade. So the best offer I can find is D'Lo for Marvin Bagley and Landry Shamet here. So that's probably what I'm gonna do unless we keep him and maybe sign some bench depth, which we could do that. Before we sign trade him, let's actually sign some bench depth just in case. So backup center is obviously the most important thing you can want. So Luke Cornett, obviously the options are not great at all. Got Metu, pretty sure he can play some backup five sometime. We got Simone, which I'm gonna go and sign Simone here. I know he didn't sign with the Pistons, but Simone on like a 2-year deal wouldn't be terrible. Simone Fontecchio. Oh, okay, so the Pistons matched it. Dang it, I should have offered more money. I would have loved him. So, we can re-sign Torian Prince, which I guess that wouldn't be terrible. So Prince, let's say we offer him. Yeah, let's offer him a lot of money so we can use him later down the line in a trade. So maybe we just retain the core. So who we missing? So we're missing Wood, Dinwiddie. So Christie will be back. Obviously, Reddish is a guy that I love him not. So let's try to get Dinwiddie back and Christian Wood first of all. So okay, I guess Christian Wood is not the team. Never mind. So let's see. All right. So did Prince sign? Prince just signed. Okay. So we have like 5 million to spend now. So let's see. So Andre Drummond as a backup five would be great. So I'm definitely gonna try and see if I can get Andre Drummond to be a backup five for now. So let's say we offer him a 2-year deal, 5 million, and he is going to sign at W. I feel like Drummond would be a better fit than Christian. Okay. He went to the Kings. We're not getting anybody, I guess. So I would love Drummond, but it looks like he's just not going to sign with this. Dang it, man. How much did he sign with the Kings? He definitely should have signed with us over the Kings, but I guess he signed with Sacramento. That's a really good get for them. So shout out to the Kings, I guess. So they stole our backup five. He would have been a perfect backup five for us. So we still need like a shooting guard. So I see guys. Okay, I'm just gonna look to day 12. So like I said, Wood, we can always bring him back. Is Dinwiddie? Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie is definitely still out here, which we know we can't offer him that much money. So I'm just gonna go out simulate to day 12 and see what our options are for like how much money. Apparently, is 3 million now. Don't know how that changed, but all right. Sadiq Bey, Christian Wood, Reggie Jackson, Jose Alvarado. We have Kyle Lowry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign Chris Dunn to like let's say a minimum contract. So he'll sign that, which is great. Get that on a steal, and then I'm also gonna see if I can bring in obviously Robert Covington. Maybe let's say we sign him to a minimum. I don't know if he agrees to that, which he might not, and he is not gonna sign with this. He's gonna choose the Raptors over us, which is wild. Let's see what else he can bring in for a minimum contract. So, let's say we bring in Drew Eubanks for a minimum, and then we obviously still need some more things. So, I don't think I signed. Which extra forward wouldn't be terrible, I guess. So, I mean, Jay Sean Tate, he would go up. Otto Porter Jr. I'm gonna bring in him, and actually we don't have any offers. So, Chris Dunn, Drew Eubanks, Max Christie will be back. I would actually like to bring back Cam Reddish. Is he still here? Reddish, I'm gonna see if I can, find him over here. So, oh no, that's the first name. His last name is Reddish, obviously. So, Reddish or no, I put too many. Wait, what's going on? Is Reddish still in the NBA? What's going on? All right, so I found Reddish. He's active for way too much, so he's obviously gonna decline that. So. I guess we're getting Max Christie back, and I mean, Cam Reddish isn't probably not going to sign that. Then Covington is probably not going to sign that either. So it sucks, definitely sucks. But Colin Castleton and Max Christie are up, so I guess we get some guys that can help. So LeBron and AD are down. We got D'Angelo Russell going down. We got Drew Eubanks going up. Then we got Max Christie going up too, which that can definitely help. He's hopefully can be a big impactor for us. And then we obviously have Drew Eubanks as a backup five, which I don't want to keep that at all. We don't really have the backup small forward at the moment, which maybe if they're like Felix and Colin Castleton, we can maybe get something. So I'm actually looking to do that. So let's say we include Maxwell Lewis in the trade. We obviously need to ship out some young pieces. So let's say it's Maxwell Lewis and Felix. Maybe we can include some seconds. Get it back to small forward. I'll see what we can find. I couldn't find anything, but irritation is Trey Young, Austin Reeves, Torian Prince, LeBron James. So Prince is starting over Vanderbilt. I'm gonna start Jared Vanderbilt. So we'll have Vanderbilt starting as that starting small forward. Just for overall reasons. Obviously, he's a higher overall. He's 3 overalls higher. So, Trey Reeves, Vanderbilt, Braun, Aging, D'Angelo Russell, Torian Prince, Chris Dunn, Drew Eubanks, and Max Christie at the end of the rotation. So, what I want to do is I'm gonna try and stop at the trade deadline and maybe use D'Lo's contract to make a trade. I don't know what we can find for him, but if we can just use him to get any bench piece off the bench, that would be great. So, whenever we can, most likely at the deadline, I'll find a trade for D'Angelo Russell. So we are stopping at the trade line. We're 31-21 this season, so we're honestly playing really good. We're the third seed. Obviously, we can just keep going, but there's definitely upgrades to be made for like getting a better backup center or a wing. That's what I want. I want a better backup center or a wing at the deadline. So obviously, that's gonna have to use D'Lo's contract, which he's not playing terrible. 13 points, 37% from three off the bench is really valuable. So hopefully, we can get a good offer for him. The first offer we get Middleton. I don't see why the Bucks would do this, so let's go straight to the realistic trade. So, a Drew Holiday for D'Lo swap. I mean, I don't see it happening. So the Hawks want the 2029 pick. Obviously, we can trade it because it didn't pop up when we traded for Trey Young, so we still have a valuable pick, so we could use it. Clint Capella isn't terrible. We could trade the Hawks again. Maybe Capella, that's an option. We're getting offered Demontis the bonus right now. I'm obviously gonna stay away from that because it's obviously unrealistic. So Mitchell Robinson, Bojan Bogdanovic. I mean, it's definitely interesting. You get Mitchell Robinson to start or come off the bench. We get Bojan Bogdanovic as a wing off the bench. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be terrible, but once again, not really realistic. So, the most realistic offer I found was either this Raptors deal right here, or we can do this Piston trade. We get Jalen freaking Duren, and then all you have to do is trade D'Lo and Chris Dunn, our 2-point guards, but we are left without really a backup guard. But we do get a first round pick. I don't know, man, but most realistic trade was D'Lo and Vanderbilt for Jakob Poeltl and Klay Thompson, or this is the most realistic one in my opinion. We trade D'Lo and Felix, and then we get Bruce Brown and Steven Adams. So basically, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to flip Steven Adams or somebody to a third team. So, cause I wouldn't see why the Rockets would want D'Lo, but the guy I do want is Bruce Brown. So we're looking to flip somebody to a third team to get value for Bruce Brown, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna look to make a 3-team trade here. So let's say we do a deal with the Spurs where they get a point guard in D'Lo, and then we send Felix. So basically, the Spurs are getting D'Lo for Devontae Graham, Trey Jones. Then they obviously have a pick swap to trade. We'll send that to Houston. So let's say they get D'Lo and Maxwell Lewis, 2 young players, and then they trade Devontae Graham, Trey Jones, and a first-round pick to Houston. And then the Houston Rockets are trading Bruce Brown and Steven Adams to us. And then see what they say to this. This can make more sense. And okay, so the Rockets are agreeing, but the Spurs don't want to give up Trey Jones. That's what it's looking like. So instead, we're close in trade. We're definitely really close to trade. Let's say it's Mike Conley. Say it's Mike Conley instead, but they can't take him on. We need somebody a little cheaper. So like Trey Jones would have been perfect, or somebody making a little bit more money. They don't really have that. I mean, well, okay, let's say, okay, we might have to trade something here to the Spurs in extra. So let's say we trade 2 seconds to the Spurs to make them want to trade for D'Angelo Russell, and they're still not budging. I'll throw 1 more second-round pick in there for this trade to go through, and so the Rockets are completely fine with it. They're completely fine with the trade. They just Trey Jones. That's the problem. They don't want to give up Trey Jones. So I mean, what we can do is, let's say, how much money is Blake? Okay, so let's say it is Mike Conley, and then an extra. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do the trade, would we? I mean, we can trade another piece, Colin Castleton to them, and then what they're gonna do is they're gonna, trade a minimum as well. This guy. Alright, so here we go. Should make it better. I don't know if they would say yes to this now. And obviously, so the Rockets want The Rockets really want Trey Jones, but the Spurs don't want to give up Trey Jones. That's the problem we have here. So that sucks, man. That sucks so bad. But we might not be able to get it to go through unless we give up somebody more valuable. I mean, Torian Prince. Let's see if they would want to, get Prince instead. I'll be okay with it, I guess. If we're getting Bruce Brown. What's the problem with this trade? So okay, so so basically we're taking too much money, so it has to be like a minimum contract. So it'll probably have to be, I mean, Eubanks. Let's see if they have an interest in him, and the Spurs. Wait, no, we have to send him. We have to send him to the Rockets. So, okay, so the Rockets agreeing. The Spurs are getting closer. We're not getting enough back for what we're giving up. So, that feel like if we just include just a better minimum contract, they would agree. Chris Dunn would probably have to be it, and they are still not agreeing. So let's say we do this. So it's a big trade, but I think we can get it. So let's say the Spurs are getting D'Angelo Russell, and then they're trading D'Lo for Trey Jones and Devontae Graham, and they're trading a pick swap also. So it just depends if they want to give up all this for D'Angelo Russell. So same trade, we're including 2 seconds and Maxwell Lewis. So this could be it. We could be getting Bruce Brown and Adams here, and they agree. W. We get to go through. So we get a 3-team trade. Haven't done one of those in a while. But we get a 3-team trade to go through, basically. D'Lo really doesn't fit on the team anymore since he's a backup. We get Bruce Brown for him. We had to trade Maxwell Lewis, but, we also got a backup center in Steven Adams, which, we could flip Adams to another team, and then we can get a better backup 5. But the rotation is Trey, Reeves, Prince, LeBron, AD, Bruce Brown. We could start Bruce Brown at the small forward position now, which I like him off the bench. So we'll have Jarrett Vanderbilt, Chris Dunn, and then Max Christie. I know his shot tendency is real low because I know for a fact a guy like Bruce Brown, isn't averaging, he's not averaging 7 points per game. His shot tendency must have been low. I'll push up Reeves a bit as well. So I like it. We could still maybe, let's say we include Dewey Banks and Castleton to get a better backup 5. We could see the options. So just in case, I'm gonna look for the options. But if we can't get a better backup 5, I'll see you guys at the end of the season, just in case we can't get a better backup. Backup 5. So we'll see what I can find. For the icing on the cake, I'm offering Adams and 3 seconds for Bobby Portis Jr., and they're obviously not going to agree to that. I'll even include the 2029 first, and they're going to want Chris Dunn in a second. They'll need AJ Green, okay? We're getting somewhere, but I just don't want to give up Chris Dunn at this point, so we can keep looking for backup 5, making $12 million. Brandon Clark is a guy, as you can see, so center's making $12 million. Hertenstein, we can throw something at him. I just don't know why they would do it, really. So, Adams and Eubanks for Hertenstein, and they're obviously not going to agree. Second round pick. We get Isaiah Hertenstein. Okay, I don't know how realistic that is, but Isaiah Hertenstein, welcome to the Lakers, man. Well, we are just going on a roll on the trade deadline. So, basically, the Knicks, they open up some minutes, but you get Hertenstein. I mean, they were the ones willing to trade him, so it's really not my fault. So Hertenstein, then Vanderbilt, Chris Dunn, and I still think Jared Vanderbilt makes more sense than the starting 5. So they're moving him to small forward, and he is going to start as a starting small forward. So welcome, the 75 Vanderbilt. I'll also move your secondary position to power forward, so you play power forward and small forward, so that'll be great. And I like a lot of these guys more off the bench. So your new rotation: Trae Young, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Bruce Brown, Zaire Hertenstein, Chris Dunn, Max Christie, and Torian Prince. That's your rotation. You can't tell me this isn't a championship contender team. I feel like I put together a really good team. I'll even shrink the bench UD down to like a 50. Then I will see you guys at the end of the. Actually, we'll push it. We'll keep it at a 60. So see you guys at the end of the season. W trade deadline. Luka Doncic is the MVP once again. He's going to keep winning MVP, so at this point, why even show up? But the Hawks are number 1 seed after trading Trae Young, which is very interesting. They added quickly to the team. They still have Murray, obviously. Dejounte Murray, 20.5 points per game. If we run into them in the finals, the script would be real there, man. That would be a really good NBA finals. But let's see. Alright, so obviously our team versus the Sacramento Kings. They stole my backup center that I really wanted, Andre Drummond, but what can I do? We got Isaiah Hartenstein to replace him. So player stats, we got 23 from Trae Young, 20 from LeBron, 17 from Davis, 13 from Reeves, 10 from Bruce Brown, 8 from Jarrett Vanderbilt, 7 from Chris Dunn, 6 from Max Christie, 5 and 7 from Isaiah Hartenstein, 5 from Taurean Prince. So Sacramento in round 1, let's fix the rotation, and let's see if we can beat the Kings. They're a playing team, but in round 1, we're going to sweep the Kings to play the Grizzlies now. So Trae Young, Desmond Bane, Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson, Clark, Smart, Alex Sarr, Santi Aldama, Luke Kennard, Vince Williams, and Mason Plumlee. Alright, so we're definitely running into some competition here, so let's see if we can. Taurean Prince is cold. I'll run a 9-man rotation now. Since Prince is cold, he's going to be kicked out of the rotation. So, alright. Game 1, they're going to take not a great start. Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, we take the 2-1 lead. We take the 3-1 lead. So, well, we're not done yet. We're going to a Game 6. So, let's see if we can beat Memphis in a Game 6. They're going to have the early lead in the first quarter, obviously. So, we're most likely going to lose this game. We're not coming back. We get destroyed. But Game 7, I mean, alright, let's hopefully we can win this Game 7. If we win, we have to play the Mavericks in the conference finals. So let's win the Game 7. I really don't want to go on the season without LeBron James. That would not be great. And let's win the Game 7. Alright, we're going to win 106-117. And we just got a 30-point game from Bruce Brown in the playoffs. That's exactly what you need. I knew the tendency was the problem. I knew he was not, I knew he was not, that bad, but 30 from AD, 16 from LeBron and Trae Young. So now we got Luka and the Mavericks with Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Dante Exum, PJ Washington, Gafford, Lively, Hardaway, Sign Buddy Hield, Dwight Powell, and then Tidjan, I think that's how you say it. So the Hawks are in the conference finals, so like I said, the script is playing out really great. We're at Chamora, obviously in the Hawks, but let's see, Game 1, they're going to take Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead, and they are going to take the 3-1 lead, and LeBron is, okay, we don't get LeBron for another season, so that's not great by any means. So Cavaliers, and we got the Cavaliers going to win championship. They beat the Mavericks, so Bron, please don't retire. Okay, he's gonna retire. He made his decision. Him and Curry retire in the same offseason. Which I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do from now. So, like I said, I'll let it play out. I'm not gonna make him still play. I'm not gonna, do the import player thing. But we're obviously not gonna have LeBron for the rest of the video. So we don't have a pick. We traded our 2025 pick for Trae Young. Obviously, we only have 2029. So what are we gonna do? We no longer have LeBron James, so our team would be Trae Young, no backup point guard. We'll have Austin Reeves. He's gonna have to turn into a superstar if we want us to have any chances. So we don't have a starting forward at the moment, which we need. We might have to make another trade unless we have money in free agency. So Darvin Ham is going to be the guy that's going to have to get fired. There's no way with that team we don't win a championship. Like I said, if we lose, I'll do it. We got Jason Kidd, Jackie Vaughn, Frank Vogel. We can bring back. That would be funny. But Will Hardy, I know he's always down here. We might go with him, which I sign him all the time, but he just has such good ratings. So this time, I'll go Taylor Jenkins here. Taylor Jenkins, hopefully he will be, and he does. Taylor Jenkins, welcome to the Lakers, the new head coach. I'll fill all this out, and I will see you guys. With our decision. I'll see you guys like maybe in the team and player option to see what we're gonna do. No team and player option, so we'll just have to shape the qualifying offers. Max Christie will most likely offer him a contract. Can we sign Jason? No, we cannot. So Tatum, I mean, he would be great. The video would be out perfectly if we could bring a guy like Tatum. Mitchell's a free agent. So we obviously need to replace LeBron with somebody, right? There's no way we're just gonna sit here and not try and replace LeBron. The thing is, we don't have any money, so we still have Anthony Davis. So Christie, we have his bird rights. Let's just re-sign him. Max Christie. Max Christie will get the contract, obviously, and then Bruce Brown. Can we re-sign Bruce Brown? Yes, we can. So Bruce Brown, didn't re-sign him. Christie, Brown, we need a backup point guard, and we need a starting forward. So backup point guard, we can just bring back Chris Dunn, which I might do that unless there's anybody else. So Most likely, just actually we can't. So Jose Alvarado will be the guy, unless anybody else no else can really sign. So Jose Alvarado will be the guy we bring in, 2-year deal. Jose Alvarado. So not looking great. Not looking great for us at all. You don't have a starting forward. We can move AD there, but at this point, we might just make a trade. So I hate to trade Vanderbilt or Austin Reeves, but I'll look around and see what the best option is. I really doubt it because we can't use any of the guys' contracts at all. Only, tradable contracts we have are Anthony Davis, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jared Vanderbilt, Jared Vanderbilt, Torian Prince, Austin Reeves, and Trey Young. That's it. The guys that were here before, so. I mean, I'll see if he can maybe trade for a starting forward that can maybe average 20 points, but for now, it's looking really slim that we can get that. Nothing at all. If we do something, we're going to have to wait till the deadline, so we'll have no starting forward. It's looking, unless we start Prince, which at this point, we need Austin Reeves we need him, and we need AD to have a 99 shot in the season. I can't have him averaging 17 points. I don't know, every single time I rebuild the Lakers, that something like that happens. I don't get it why he falls off so bad when I rebuild them. We need a lot of guys to take some jumps, so I'm gonna sign some extra depth pieces. I'll bring in Oladipo. I'll bring in I'm here Coffee. He'll be the better guy to get here, and then we can maybe bring Winning Gabriel, former Laker, played here before, and then we can look on day 12 of the season when to sign a minimum contract for us to be a starting forward. I guess we can find something. Forgot about that. So let's see. All right. Any of you guys want to take on a minimum to be the Los Angeles Lakers starting forward for this year? Trey Lyles, we can offer him, and he's gonna sign it, which is great. And then we can also throw an offer at it's not great at all. Kispert, not gonna accept it, so it'll have to be Trey Lyles, and then we can sign a guy that we can afford, and Chris Boucher, and then that'll most likely be it, man. Not much more we can do at all. So yeah, we can, Colin Castleton is back, Anthony Davis is down, Hartenstein, Jared Vanderbilt, Chris D, they're all up. We got Amir Coffee, Chris Boucher, and Winning Gabriel going down. So what we need to do here is, I don't know. I really don't know at this point. So since LeBron retiring kind of ruined the whole thing. So, but hopefully, with the guys we have, we can maybe actually Vanderbilt might have to start. Now that I think about it, I don't like the Trey Lyles and Vanderbilt pairing really at all. So Vanderbilt might have to start, and then we'll have Prince, come off the bench. So yeah, I'll have Vanderbilt starting. Prince come off the bench. Or, hold on. Okay, how am I going to do this? So, right now, it'll be Lyles and Vanderbilt. So, move Vanderbilt to the 4. And then we'll start whoever's going to be starting small forward. It'll be, Torian Prince. So, Young, Reeves, Prince, Vanderbilt, AD, Bruce Brown, Hartenstein, Trey Lyles, and Jose Alvarado. Or what we can do is we can move Bruce Brown to the 3, even though he's not really that position. We'll boost Brown to the 3, and then we can have a better starting 5 with Young, Reeves, Brown, Vanderbilt, and then Anthony Davis. But in my opinion, that's kind of a small lineup, which, yeah, I mean, Prince, how tall is Torian Prince? He's 6'6". I mean, I guess we'll be fine. I guess we can roll with it. It has it has shooting. It has a superstar in it. It has what we need. So we definitely still have a chance of winning. But we'll just have to see what happens. I will see you guys at the end of the season. My last attempt and try and trade for the Detroit Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic. So he signed with the Pistons, so we can offer a package of Torian Prince, and we need $1 more million to maybe get him. So let's say it's our best minimum contract in Victor Oladipo, and let's say it's a 2030 first round pick. So, and they are going to agree. Bojan hopefully can save us here to be our last bench addition or guy we can rely on. So I will see you guys at the end of the season now. At the end of the season, with the 9th seed, Anthony Davis retiring kind of just ruined everything. But I mean LeBron retiring, not Anthony Davis. But we're in the plan. We got Golden State. Let's just hope we get out of round 1 and we're gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna win. Now we got Sacramento. Last chance to get into the playoffs. So let's see if we can win this. They have De'Aaron Fox, Kobe Jones, Mbona, Keegan Murray, Sabonis, Kispert, Drummond, Herter, Jalen Noel, and Justin Winslow. I have a bad feeling, and we're gonna lose it. Okay, just like that, we're out of the playoffs. I'll run it back for one more season to see if we can win a championship, but Yeah, I'll run it back for one more year. I'm gonna see if I can get Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets to maybe get like a guy that we can get just, you know, for like some sort of star, I guess, and I'll throw the 2029 pick in there. So Bojan, Jose, and a first round pick for Mikal Bridges, and they decline. Dang it, okay. I'll throw Tyler in there, they still decline. I'll throw a second, and they agree. Okay, here we go. We get Mikal Bridges, so that should definitely help us out. So now we traded our backup. I'm gonna see. Can Max Christie play backup guard? He goes down, so maybe next year we move him there because he's gonna go up definitely from player progression. So we need, just in case he can't play that, I'll bring in. We can sign Gabe Vincent back, which sure I'll bring back Gabe Vincent. So Gabe Vincent is the guy we're gonna bring back, and then Trey Lyles. If you're still here, I would love to bring back that guy. So maybe he signs for a minimum, and he does. Okay, we get Trey Lyles. I'm not gonna trade him anyway because I got a no trade clause. We can accept it. So now hopefully this team, I'll have to see in the rotation what we're gonna do, but we'll have, okay, so our team right now, we got Trey, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, Mikal Bridges, and Max Christie. He will most likely be the backup point guard next year. Don't know if he could play out. Bruce Brown, Thibault, Vanderbilt, Kispert, and Lyles will have AD and Isaiah Hartenstein. So much depth in my opinion. So I will see you guys at the beginning of the season. I like what we have, I like our chances, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. This team is really. I'll get to see how many MVPs is that for Luka Doncic. But I was gonna say this team is really good. He is a 4-time MVP. It seems like it has been every single season. But as you can, I think it has been actually. But player stats, we had 22 and a half, 18. We had 17, 13, 12 and a half, and 12. So we got Memphis, and we're the third seed with the Bridges. Our team helped out really good. Our starting five was Trey, Reeves, Bridges, Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. We lifted our bench. I decided to keep Christie at the 2 guard, and I actually went ahead and traded for Trey Jones for him to have like a small role off the bench, get like 10 to 11 minutes, which for like at least a decent playmaker, and you know he was pretty good riding that role. If you're wondering who I traded, it was like Gabe Vincent and Shake Milton, so nothing too much, nothing too crazy. But like I said, Ja, Bane, AJ Devontae, Jaren Jackson, Xavier Tillman, Gigi Jackson, Santi Aldama, Brandon Clark, Vince Williams, and Jordan Nwora. So for some reason, I just have a bad feeling about this series, but we're going to even it up 2-2. We're going to take the 2-1 lead. They're going to even it up 2-2. They're going to take the 3-2 lead, and it's not looking, you know, the best for us at all. It's not looking great. They want to start Corey Kispert. I mean, if that helps us win, sure, but let's just see if we can hopefully beat Memphis, and it's not looking good. It's looking like we are going to lose. 151 to 110, we kind of get blown out. We do get blown out, but and all. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We couldn't win a championship with the Lakers once again, but like I said, the teams that we didn't win a championship with later, I'll rebuild them once we're done with all the important videos. So once we're done with all the trade deadline videos, I still have a couple more videos I want to do on the trade deadline. But I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time.